From where we stand today, Breathless is at the midpoint of cinema history. It now seems like the perfect moment to remind ourselves that cinema is eternally capable of reinventing itself. So I wanted to know, is there anything you see happening in the industry right now that signals to you it is reinventing itself for the better?
Yeah, well, I think in terms of world cinema, this was 65 years ago, film's 130 years old, it's the exact middle point, and it was a revolutionary film, but there's always a revolution going on in cinema. There kind of has to be in young people who are making their first films. You have to be, they were kind of dissatisfied with the status quo of the French film industry at that time. They thought it was lame and just old and standard narratives. They were just bored with it. So out of this boredom and discontent becomes, you see it in all art forms, punk rock. They were kind of the punk rock of cinema at that time. And so, but that is perpetual. It has to be for the artist, the interior of the artist. You have to be having that revolution. So it's going on all the time, everywhere. But when you see a trend, you see maybe a country or a region that there's a lot of different films coming out, and you go, oh, that's good. But you just have to look for it. Now, what I speak to is kind of more of an independent mind. I don't see that happening in the studio system necessarily. That's changed so much just in my few decades here. So I don't know what's going on there. But with cinema, world cinema, and the individual to make films, that's wide open, always. And I think technology is your friend, and so many films get made now. It was really difficult back then to make your film. That's why we had that last note, 162 films made. That was an extraordinary number, within the French film industry. Now there's thousands of first-time filmmakers every year because you can do them so inexpensively. The challenge is obviously getting them seen.